Hello and welcome to Life from Behind the Mask. Hello. Hi, it's me, it's Craig, back here on Craigslife, and welcome to Life from Behind the Mask. Thought I'd have a little bit of fun, and we'll talk about the life living behind the mask now that we are in COVID. And there's lots of different things. Obviously these are absolutely fantastic. These are Venetian masks, which my mum gave me. They're very stylish, they're very cabaret, very sort of masquerade ball. They're not very COVID friendly, but it's good for a few giggles, and I think I might get a few looks if I walk down on town wearing this. But as far as COVID's concerned, that is absolute waste of time. So hello everybody, today is the 18th of December. We're getting close to Christmas. Hope you're all getting ready and looking forward to making the most of the holiday period as best you possibly can, whatever your religion is and whatever you celebrate, or whether you celebrate at all or whether you just have a get together and a bite to eat, whatever. I hope you're looking forward to it, and I hope you're all staying safe. I want to talk about some of the little masks that we have. I've had a little bit of fun there with the Venetian mask. I've got a whole selection of little masks here. Now, we've been spending the best part of the last 6 months living from behind the mask, and we're probably all familiar with these ones, the surgical style, which I have to wear all day, every day when I'm working, as you know. Pull it open like that, pinch it on the nose, there we go, there is my mask. So yeah, I have to wear these all day, every day. I know Donald Trump was having a laugh at Joe Biden for having it hanging off his ear like that, but yeah, we have to do that. So we have to wear these all day, every day. These are the surgical style. They're not as good as surgical ones, but they are the 3-layered masks, so these are ideal. When I'm doing training, as you know, I do a lot of training. I train wearing one of these. The reason being is I can talk and make myself heard. You probably already can hear I'm a little bit muffled. So at the moment the world has suddenly become a lot noisier and a lot more muffled since we've all been wearing our masks. I've got a whole load of other masks here as well. Here's another one that I have as well, which quite frankly is, as far as I'm concerned, for COVID, useless. I mean, the elastic's going on this one for a start. The only time I really use this one, this is a dust mask. If you're doing something in the garden, or you're chopping wood or something like that, and you want to using a saw and you wanted to stop dust getting in your face, this is ideal for that. I sometimes use these when I'm cutting the grass in the summer because I get hay fever. Another one which is very similar, this is an N95 mask. These are okay, these have got 2 straps on them, these ones here, and there we go. Again, you can pinch it on the nose. There we go. I'm going to move it away so you can hear me a bit better. And pinch it on the nose, and you can put a filter in here. So these ones are quite good. I think they are 3-layered, so they're pretty good. They're quite good for virus protection as well. I have seen a lot of people with these. Well, these are very muffly, and I can hear myself louder. I can hear myself louder. I don't know how you heard me with that, but I know in some parts of the country and some parts of the devolved union, in Wales for example, wearing one of these wasn't sufficient. You had to wear one of these as well. Under government guidelines, so I understand, they're not a satisfactory face covering, so I understand. I also purchased one of these. Daniel purchased one the same. There we go. I did actually, I mean, quite frankly, it's only a single thickness of fabric. It's the sort, maybe if you're cycling or out doing sport, then you could just go like that. It is a face covering. It's not a 3-ply, which is what the recommendation is, but I suppose it does the trick. Oh, that's messing my hair up. Yeah, right, that was any hair to mess up. I also bought this one. This was £2.99. I got this in Meadowhall shopping centre, or for those of you who live local, you may refer to it as Meadow Hell. This is a spongy one, and quite frankly, it's useless. Absolutely useless. It's this is just going to break. And for £2.99, it was a complete and utter rip-off, quite frankly. So that is a complete waste of money. This one I got given. I got some of these given from somewhere I was working. There we go. It's got a pinch on the nose. It's quite a thick one. I can't train wearing this. If I'm going out into the shops, then I will wear this one. It is 3-layer. I do have the option to put a filter in it here. I don't, but this is quite a comfortable one, and if it's cold outside it keeps your face warm as well, so that's the one I wear if I'm going out and about. But when I'm training and from working in stores, I use these. I mean, these are single use ones, but I've seen some people with these. Come on, you really need to throw them away and get a new one. If you can't afford to buy a new one, they're so dirty, they're so black, you're probably breathing in whatever you're breathing in is worse than COVID. This is not recommendation, by the way. This is not government advice. But I suppose worst case you could just pour boiling water over them. That would kill anything that's on it. But with these you should be using new ones every day. The prices have changed massively. I've got one here. This is a single one, still in its packet. This I bought in pound stretcher in the middle of the year. It was £2.99 for one. I just had these delivered yesterday. £7.99 for 50 or £10.99 for 100. They're these. And they're 3-layer, 3 layers, 3-ply, 3 layers, and it's pretty much the same as those. I bought these on Amazon. You've probably seen me using Amazon before. £10.99 for 100. That's not bad going. I've seen £30 for 50 in places like Boots. I think the prices have probably come down a little bit more. But while we're on the subject of masks, as you know from some of my previous videos, I do work with a lot of retailers, and I have to wear these all day, every day. I have seen a lot of people twisting this here and then going around the ear like that. But the problem is if we look at it here, it's not twisted, it just goes round, it's close to the skin. Here, where I have twisted it, I've got an opening. There it is. So you've got an access point for the virus to get in here. So, and it's also tighter on the ear. If it's too tight on the ear, worst case, put a little knot in it. But this isn't ideal because it needs to be flush to the face. Like that. So you can see. So you're closing the gaps. So that really is a top tip, and this is what the recommendations are. They need to be worn correctly, and as I say, we're working in the retail. This isn't right. It's got to cover your nose as well as your mouth, and this is no good either. Unless we've suddenly evolved over the last 6 months to breathe through our chins, put it up over your nose and mouth. We have to wear these all day, every day in our retail environment. I've kind of got used to them. I've heard people with feeble excuses. Oh, I've got anxiety. You know, I've been working with some people who've got anxiety, and they actually, with these, it's like breathing into a paper bag all the time, so it helps steady the breathing. So it's not necessarily a bad thing at all. People have just been too lazy. I mean, I don't understand why people, I've seen people in the stores, they're walking around the store, then they go like this, then they go to the till and they pay in front of a person, and then they put them back up. What's the point? Keep it up all the time. If you're one of those people, look, I work in retail all the time. I was working in one store, I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say where, but they told me that half of their checkout staff had gone off sick or were isolating because a couple of the colleagues had been infected with COVID because people were not observing social distancing and they're not wearing these things correctly. It's not hard. You've only got to wear them for the short space of time you're in the store. I've got to wear them all day, every day. And quite frankly, I've got used to them. I don't mind them. It's something we have to do. And until such time as we're told that we don't have to wear them anymore, I will continue to use them. If you are exempt, then fair enough, you're exempt. I accept that. But don't lie about it. I've heard people lie about it. I've heard people say, oh, I'm just going to lie and say I'm exempt. That's not good enough. It really isn't good enough. And one last word on the retail side of it, which is a bugbear of mine and a lot of people who work in these environments. Just be patient with the people in the stores. Be friendly. You know, we've been working right the way through this pandemic and putting ourselves at risk. and we're sick to death of people being rude and being nasty to us, and it's just not acceptable. They have taken a lot of extra staff, and I know some staff have left because they're sick to death of the way they're being spoken to by customers. There is no excuse for rudeness. So if you're one of those people who walks into the store who thinks it's a good excuse to be nasty and rude and start mouthing off at the staff, you'd better be hanging your head in shame right now, because you're an absolute disgrace. For those of you who are not, which is the vast majority, who are wearing your masks, who are wearing it correctly, who are observing the social distancing, well done. The vaccine is coming out, fingers crossed. It's all going to get rolled out and things are going to start getting back to normal. In the meantime, I'm just going to round this up. I hope you have enjoyed our life from behind the masks. The masks, the masks, the masks, the masks, the masks, the masks, and the visor. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I had a little bit of a rant there as well. In the meantime, if I don't do another video before Christmas, I will bid you all a very happy Christmas, a very happy holidays, whatever your nationality, whatever your religion, wherever you may be watching this. Enjoy your break, and most importantly, keep wearing your masks, keep staying safe, take care of yourselves. Until the next time, right here on Craigslife, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.